When you begin the valley of the quest, misfortunes will deprive you of all rest. Renounce the world, your power, and all you own, and in your heart's blood, journey on alone. When love inspires his heart, he begs for wine, one drop to be vouchsafed him as a sign. When you begin the valley of the quest, misfortunes will deprive you of all rest. This is how Attar begins describing the first valley in the path. If you have a quest for finding yourself, your truth, your God, your ultimate reality, Attar suggests that you should drop your possessions and status and be willing to leave behind everything as you acknowledge that you don't know anything fully.
Love's valley is the next, and here desire will plunge the pilgrim into seas of fire, to whom both good and evil are the same, and who is neither but a living flame. Love here is fire, its thick smoke clouds the head. When love has come, the intellect has fled.
The next broad valley which the traveler sees brings insight into hidden mysteries. Our insight comes to us by different signs. One prays in mosques, and one in idols' shrines. His essence will shine forth. The world that seemed a furnace will be sweeter than he dreamed. Thereafter it will be portrayed before your mind insightfulness, the pathless path. Attar describes the next valley as a paradox. As one exchanges the analytical mind for love, one acquires insights about the unseen ultimate reality. Attar acknowledges different approaches to truth. Our insight comes to us by different signs. One prays in mosques, and one in idols' shrines. Next comes the Valley of Detachment. Here all claims, all lust for meaning disappear. The 7 planets seem a fading spark, the 7 seas a pool, and heaven's arc is more like dust and death than paradise. Here neither old nor new attempts prevail, and resolution is of no avail. Next comes the Valley of Detachment. Here all claims, all lust for meaning disappear. Attar portrays this valley using a chain of complex ideas, highlighting our inability to comprehend the meanings of our lives, the presence of paradoxes in our minds and in existence. Attar brilliantly chains famous stories, one verse each, as examples of those crucial moments when events take unexpected turns. This is the valley where truth is acknowledged as being outside logical reality. For Abraham, as many gnats were sent to humble Nimrod's vicious government, as many children perished by the sword, till Moses' sight was cleansed before the Lord.
Next comes the valley of pure unity, place of lonely, long austerity. And all who enter on this waste have found their various necks by one tight collar bound. All talk of two implies plurality. When two has gone, there will be unity. Lose yourself in him. This is tawhid, unity. Lose your loss. This is tafrid, unification. Next comes the valley of pure unity, place of lonely, long austerity. Here is the world of undissected reality, that can only be realized as one. This realization, Attar believes, eventually leads to the acknowledgement of the world as a mere complexity of forms. He tells different stories in this valley to highlight his realization of this stage along the path. Once, someone asked a dervish to portray the nature of this world in which we stray. He said, "This various world is like a toy, a colored palm tree given to a boy. All things are one. There isn't any two. It isn't me who speaks. It isn't you."
Next comes the Valley of Bewilderment, a place of pain and gnawing discontent. Here I cannot find that rope by which men live, the rational mind. Once in the Valley of Bewilderment, the pilgrim suffers endless discontent. The unity you knew has gone. Your soul is scattered and knows nothing of the whole. After uniting with truth, Attar recognizes a stage of confusion. Arriving in this valley, the bewildered one loses the way. The influence of unity on the soul, and even the idea of loss. He says, "I do not know a thing, nor do I know my not knowing." Later, reflecting on the story of a woman who weeps bewilderedly on her daughter's grave, Attar says, "And yet it is to see within the soul, and at a stroke, the meaning of the whole."
Next comes that valley words cannot express, the veil of poverty and nothingness. And in self-loss obtains eternal rest, the heart that would be lost in this wide sea disperses in profound tranquility. He is not, yet he is. What could this mean? It is a state the mind has never seen. Next comes that valley words cannot express, the veil of poverty and nothingness. Attar describes this valley as the state in which the pathfarer finally sinks into the realm of eternity. Here he is not, yet he is. What could this mean? It is a state the mind has never seen. First, lose yourself, then lose this loss, and then withdraw from all that you have lost again. Go peacefully and stage by stage progress until you gain the realms of nothingness. But if you cling to any worldly trace, no news will reach you from that promised place.